Well, today really felt like spring. This is a live look over Minneapolis where temperatures soared into the 60s today. It just felt amazing. But for businesses that rely on snow and cold and basically winter, winter is still biting.
That's why state leaders are highlighting help coming in from the federal level. Gordon Severson is here now to walk us through it. Gordon?
Yeah, Theodore Wirth Park here is one of the rare places where you can still find snow here in the Twin Cities. They had to make most of this snow themselves, which is time-consuming and very expensive. This was supposed to be a great winter for the Lopet Foundation after the amazing winter they had last year and with the foundation hosting the World Cup this year. But directors say because of this mild weather, they lost a significant amount of money.
Welcome to the trailhead and to the Lopet.
When your business relies on the weather, you plan for good years and bad years. But it's hard to plan for the really bad years.
We did not plan for a snow drought in addition to a year where we could not make snow.
Lopet Foundation Director Claire Wilson says they saw a 53% drop in lessons and programs this year. And despite hosting the cross-country World Cup, she says they basically broke even on the event after the added costs of making snow.
So all of this resulted in a close to $1 million gap for an organization of our size.
Organizations like the Lopet Foundation are now eligible for low-interest loans through the Small Business Administration.
And this is very similar to whether we have a drought with farming, whether we have flooding, whether we have a tornado. It's the weather's economic impact.
Governor Walz says most seasonal businesses qualify for these loans, including hotels, bars, and restaurants that rely on winter tourism, and snow removal companies like Scott's Lawn Care.
During this unprecedented winter, Scott's Lawn Care has only provided one full plow event.
Owner Scott Hartman says they normally see 10 plow events. That's why he had to lay off nearly half of his employees this year. Governor Walz says this new loan option with the SBA won't only help business owners this year, but it could be an important tool in the years to come.
Chances are over the next 10 years, we may see 3-4 years like this more often. And that's going to change how we think about and how we plan for that future.
A representative from the Small Business Administration was also here this afternoon, and he says the SBA had to get very creative in order to make this money accessible for business owners. He says the only reason it's accessible is because most of the state is currently in a drought, and he says that when owners apply for this money, they have to list drought as the main reason, and then they have to explain why the lack of snow is hurting their business. Back to you.
All right, Gordon, thank you.